Imagine walking through the wreckage of a once great city in India, where the air is thick with the sickening scent of death and the sky burns blood red. Before you looms a horrifying monument, a pyramid of over 100,000 human skulls, each one a chilling reminder of a brutal reign. Meet Timur, the 500-year-old warlord whose empire was built on bones. A man of deadly contradictions, ruthless yet cultured, a destroyer and a creator. His story is etched in blood, brilliance, and a relentless quest for immortality. This is the terrifying legacy of a ruler who reshaped history, and his story still whispers warnings today. Are you ready to uncover the dark secrets of the man who turned slaughter into empire? Let's dive in. The birth of a warlord in a fractured world. In 1336, amidst the chaos following the Mongol Empire's collapse, a boy named Timur was born near Samarkand, distantly claiming Genghis Khan's legacy. Growing up in a fractured world of warring tribes and ruined cities, he learned survival skills early on. Wounded in a skirmish, Timur earned the nickname the Lame, but he refused to be defeated. Instead, he studied Genghis Khan's tactics and mastered psychological warfare, vowing to become the most feared leader. By 34, he seized control of Samarkand, uniting Central Asia through ruthless military campaigns. Timur's rise was marked by brutality and strategic genius, including the chilling use of skull pyramids to instill terror. His story is one of resilience, turning crippling injury into a weapon and forging an empire built on fear, bloodshed, and an insatiable hunger for legacy. Building an empire of terror, Timur's conquest of Persia marked a turning point. After quelling a rebellion in Sabzavar, he ordered the heads of 2,000 executed enemies to be cleaned and stacked into pyramids. These towers of skulls served multiple purposes: intimidation, control, and reputation. Travelers spreading tales of the skull pyramids warned of the terror they inspired. Many cities surrendered preemptively to avoid the same fate. Timur's brutality was methodical and artistic. He would sit calmly in camp, giving precise orders on the arrangement of skulls, turning mass murder into a form of urban planning. That evening, he would host scholars discussing astronomy and poetry, seemingly detached from the carnage. His actions were driven by a belief. He was reshaping the world in accordance with divine will, pruning the old to make way for the new. Conquest of Baghdad and the crusade for wealth. By 1393, Timur set his sights on Baghdad, the jewel of Islamic civilization. Once a center of learning and culture, it had fallen into decline but still shimmered with wealth. Timur besieged the city with ruthless ingenuity, redirecting rivers to flood defenses, using prisoners as human shields, and shooting fire arrows into the city from horseback. When Baghdad finally fell, the slaughter was staggering. Streets ran red with blood, libraries were burned, and mosques razed. The aftermath was a pyramid of 90,000 severed heads, a gruesome reminder of his power. Yet, amid the chaos, Timur's obsession with building persisted. He ordered the construction of Samarkand's architectural masterpieces, mosques, madrasas, and grand squares, crafted by artisans from across the known world, many in chains, forced to create beauty under threat of death. The paradox of Timur, scholar and killer. Timur was a complex man, fluent in Persian and Turkic, a lover of poetry and astronomy. He surrounded himself with scholars and artists. His court became a hub of Islamic culture, fostering advancements in science and the arts. Yet, he was also a man capable of ordering the mass execution of entire cities, stacking their skulls into pyramids that reached into the sky. His biographer Ibn describes him as a shrewd, calculating figure, body twisted from old wounds but eyes sharp as a hunting hawk. His cruelty, he believed, was necessary, an act of pruning to cultivate a better world. To Timur, mass murder and cultural patronage were two sides of the same coin. Destruction was a prelude to rebirth, the final campaign, and death in the cold. By his late 60s, Timur's ambitions remained unfulfilled. His final campaign was an invasion of China, targeting the Ming dynasty's wealthiest provinces. He assembled an enormous army, marching through harsh winter terrain. But the cold proved his undoing. In December 1404, in Otrar, he fell ill with a fever, his health rapidly declining despite all efforts to save him. He died in February 1405 at the age of 68, whispering, "I am not done," as he was carried back to Samarkand. His tomb, a jade mausoleum with inscriptions warning that disturbing his rest would unleash a more terrible conqueror, remains a symbol of his complex legacy. When Soviet archaeologists opened his tomb in 1941, just before Hitler launched Operation Barbarossa, strange misfortunes befell the world, a coincidence or a curse depending on whom you ask. The aftermath, legacy of blood and beauty. Timur's empire fragmented quickly after his death. His sons and grandsons fought over succession, and within a century, the vast territories he had conquered dissolved into smaller states. Yet the echoes of his reign endured. His architectural marvels still stand, and his reputation as a military genius remains unchallenged. In Uzbekistan, he is celebrated as a national hero. His statue graces Tashkent, and his image adorns currency. His city, Samarkand, shines as a testament to his patronage of the arts and sciences. But elsewhere, particularly in Iran, India, Iraq, and Syria, he is remembered as a destroyer, a man whose wrath burned libraries, massacred scholars, and left scars that still affect the region's history. Who was Timur? Debates continue among historians about the true nature of Timur. Was he a monster or a visionary, a barbarian or a statesman, a destroyer or a builder? The truth, perhaps, is a paradox. A man capable of both creating breathtaking beauty and unleashing unimaginable horror. His legacy is a reflection of humanity's duality. He killed an estimated 5% of the world's population, roughly 400 million people today, yet he also fostered art, science, and architecture that inspire awe. His pyramids of skulls symbolize the depths of human cruelty, while his majestic cityscapes speak to an enduring pursuit of greatness. Timur's story teaches us that history is rarely black and white. His life embodies the contradictions of power, how one man can be both a creator and a destroyer. His name remains etched in history, a reminder that greatness often demands a cost, one paid in blood, bones, and broken civilizations. As you travel through Central Asia or reflect on its history, remember Timur not just as a conqueror, but as a mirror to the complexities of human nature. His legacy, carved into the sands of time, challenges us to confront the paradoxes within ourselves, our capacity for both destruction and creation.